All right. How many of y'all wanted to be a rock star when you were a kid? I know I did. I got that screaming red guitar on my 12th birthday and I just rocked. I strummed it and played it and tried to become a rock star, but as you can tell, I did not become the rock star I wanted to be. But if you could have a 42% greater chance of getting the job that you want, would you take that chance? If you had a 42% chance, a greater opportunity to achieve a goal that you wanted, would you take that chance? Well, today I'm going to share with you 4 scientifically proven steps that you can take that'll give you a better chance of being the rock star of the goals that you want to set. In 1953, Yale University did a study and found that of 3% of the graduating class, after 20 years, they had a 10% higher income level than the others because they had written their goals down. You'll hear that said and talked about at many speeches by motivational speakers. I heard it all through my life from various motivational speakers, very well-known ones, and I actually used it myself in some of my motivational and goal speaking that I did. But as I say, 87.4% of statistics are made up. That was too. There had never been a study at Harvard or Yale or any of those major universities, not one. However, until 2007, when Dr. Gail Matthews at the Dominican University in San Rafael, California, right across the bay here, she said, somebody's got to do a real study of that because I want to find out if it's actually true. So she and her team of researchers tested 4 key beliefs in goal setting. She got a group together, 5 different groups. The first group, she got together and said, I want you people to think about your goals that you want to achieve over the next 4 weeks. Think about it. She went to the next group, said, I want you to write down your goals that you want to achieve over the next 4 weeks. She went to the next group, group number 3, and said, I want you to write your goals down, and I want you to set an action plan for those goals. She went to the next group and said, I want you to write your goals down, I want you to set an action plan, and I want you to get a friend that's very supportive and send those goals and that action plan to your friends. And group number 5, she said, I want you to write your goals down. I want you to also set an action plan. I want you to find a supportive friend and send them those goals and that action plan. But I want you to also do a weekly progress report of how you're doing in those goals and send that along with that to your supportive friends. So they did. 4 weeks later. 4 weeks later, they all convened back in the college and research lab, and they got together, and I'm going to pass this out. We'll pass those down. They came back to find out what exactly happened with their goals. So I want you to look at this chart here because this is very telling. Group number 1, who wrote or didn't write anything down, all they did was think about what they wanted to achieve, did okay. The second group had a much better chance. Those who wrote their goals down improved and achieved more of their goals. The third group, with the action plan and writing their goals down, increased theirs, not as much as we would have expected that to happen, but they did pretty well. Group number 4, this is where we get into some super effect that you need to pay attention to. these are one of the biggest skills you can have. But group number 4, they not only wrote their goals down, they also set an action plan, and they found a supportive friend that they could send these to and talk with. And you see they had a massive increase over the others. The group number 5, this is where you see a really big increase from group number 1, who didn't do anything but think about their goals. Group number 5, again, the folks who added, along with writing their goals down, along with creating an action plan, along with having a supportive friend, they also did weekly progress reports and sent those to their friends. That particular group increased their chances of achieving their goals and achieve more goals by following those steps. The conclusion of Dr. Matthews' study was an empirical evidence that doing these things, these 4 habits, will give you a greater chance of achieving your goals. So, as I said, I'm going to go over those 4 items with you. Number 1, write your goals down. Write clearly defined written goals. Don't necessarily mean typing them into a computer, though that works. That's what these guys did. They typed it into a survey. Anytime you can get it into a written form, that will help. Number 2, create an action plan. Goals without an action are just a wish. Really, it's not anything that you're ever going to accomplish. Number 3 is, or 2, yeah, 3 is have an accountability partner. Have a mentor. Napoleon Hill in Think and Grow Rich said one of the top 2 success factors of all the people that he interviewed was they had a mastermind group where 2 or more people got together of like mind to share ideas and to cheer each other on. So, have an accountability partner. And number 4, measure your progress. There's a famous saying, Tom Peters, I believe is the first person I heard quote it, what gets measured gets done. So doing these 4 things will greatly improve your chances of success, and you can then be a rock star of all your goals and dreams. Have a great day.